I'm gonna get straight to the point because I already made a Months of Mask video for August, but I'm gonna push that back to September and hope that it'll still fit. And this is the actual Months of Mask August video. And just literally like 2 days ago, Masked Singer Australia Season 2 premiered, which I had no idea about, and I feel shameful that I did not know that. I mean, not like I could watch it live anyways, but I'm really impressed how I saw some clips, and I'm really impressed how they're able to do it social distancing wise. They do have some people in the audience, it looks like, but they might be like related to the production, and then they, in kind of a campy way, just kind of filled up the stands with like mannequins and stuff. But anyways, that means that there's a whole new roster of masks for Masked Singer Australia, and I'm going to kind of give my reactions to those. Starting with the Echidna, and okay, guys, I love Echidnas. They're cute and all, but here's the thing: they could have done maybe like a porcupine or something. Cause if I were to be like, wow, they've got Echidnas. Okay, well, they've run out of ideas, but no. I mean, I don't know. I probably should have looked this up before I think echidnas maybe are very partial to Australia, because there are a lot of other masks up on this list that somehow are related to Australia. So I think that's why they went with echidna instead of hedgehog or porcupine, and it looks awesome. And the porcupine has already been unmasked, and so has the next one. Moving on to the Hammerhead, which is, I mean, this makes sense, and I think in the next video I'll upload about Masked Singer, I'll talk about how I think they, on Masked Singer US, they should start having sharks and other aquatic creatures as masks. I really love the design. It's, for this one, it's really cartoonish, and I am a huge sucker for the visual pun of the construction worker's vest and the toolbox kind of thing, and get it because like hammer head, it's really clever. I watched this mask perform, and I thought he did excellent, so I'm a little bit surprised he was unmasked that same night, but I don't know, I guess I probably would have had to have seen the entire. This is probably one of my favorite masks from this season. I mean, look at it. It's awesome. And I've wondered, could they go this far? Could they do a wizard? And the answer is absolutely yes. And what this kind of reminds me of is the tree from Masked Singer UK. So, and I saw the performance, and I think this mask could make it pretty far. For me, this is one of the most intriguing masks, because there's already a sloth on, I think it was Masked Singer Germany, Season 2 of Masked Singer Germany, I think it was. And that was a male mask. That was male, and this is a female sloth. And this makes me pretty hopeful that there might be a sloth mask on Masked Singer US 4. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, I like this mask too. Just know now that this is taking like every molecule of my body to not look away right now. I don't know what is going on. This is the Queen, which is interesting because it's kind of, I don't know, it's got elements kind of similar to the Queen Bee from Masked Singer UK and the Bee from Masked Singer US 1. I don't know, guys. If, like I was talking about with, like, the personified masks, like Wizard and Astronaut, Queen is kind of a little bit not as fanciful, so it's a little bit weird, but I don't know. This is not one of my favorite masks. Okay, so, actually, I don't know if I said exactly that the Wizard was my favorite mask, but no, this is my favorite mask, the puppet. There are so many things awesome about this mask. First of all, in that video that I already made, the next Months of Mask video, probably for September, will be about the masks that I want to see on Masked Singer US, and if Masked Singer is already going on by then, I just won't upload that video. But I do talk about in that video how much I want there to be a puppet how I think, one, and how I think there will probably be a puppet mask on that season. But with that aside, really cool looking mask, and I love its mouth, and like it would be really cool if it actually moved, like this, like like as the person under it sang. I saw the puppet perform, and I don't think it does do that fully. But I don't know. I just think this mask is super cool, and kind of creepy, but also kind of not. I mean, it does bear a striking resemblance to Slappy from the Goosebumps movies, but besides that, really awesome mask. Oh boy, Masked Singer sure does love their cats. This mask specifically is called Kitten, which, I mean, it's weird how they haven't just had the cat. Masked Singer US 3 kind of beat around the bush with Kitty, which, and Kitten. I don't know if those like make any difference in the name, but this looks super cute. Um, and it's kind of a different shape than the kitty mask. And yeah, I definitely want to see this mask more, because I don't think I really saw any clips of it. One more thing, it also kind of looks like the Cheshire Cat. I'm just realizing this now. So if if any of you watching this video live in Australia, or just in any way possible are watching this show, maybe that would be an assistance of like who is under this mask. They might be related to the Cheshire Cat. I don't know. That's just shot in the dark. This mask looks very weird, but I'm also kind of mad at myself that I never thought of this. Goldfish. It's a genius. It's brilliant, but also kind of weird. It's a huge. It's a slippery slope, though. It is brilliant, but it's also a slippery slope, because it's all then about the creativity's there. It's about the execution of the mask. I think a goldfish mask is one that could easily be messed up. But I don't know exactly who made these masks for the Australian version of the show. But you did an awesome job, whoever you are, because this mask looks great. And I did watch the Goldfish's clips, and I'm gonna lay it down now that I think Goldfish is going to win, just because she has a great voice and she gives me Night Angel vibes. And I've learned to not underestimate. I learned to not underestimate the Night Angel, so I really think that Goldfish could make it far. It took me until finding this picture on the internet to figure out what a frill neck was. I mean, I know what a frill neck was, but in the deep abyss of the mind, it just kind of faded, and I forgot. And when I saw this, it kind of looked like a dragon, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of risky, considering that there was a dragon on last season of Masked Singer Australia. But then, with this picture, yeah, it's a frill neck. It's one of those lizards that, when it gets, when people intrude on its personal space, its neck kind of folds out, and I think it spits out some liquidy substance or something, like some defense mechanism, or maybe I'm getting that confused with the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park that does the exact same thing. I think this mask is a little bit lame. I don't know, especially considering that it looks like a dragon, and they literally, like I said, just had a dragon, and the dragon was one of my favorite masks, along with the prawn. I don't know. That's just kind of my opinion. I apologize in advance that I couldn't find a good enough picture for the the dragonfly. But that's the thing. This looks a lot like, it at least reminds me of the butterfly from Masked Singer US 2. A little more colorful, and I don't know. It's cool, but it's not my favorite. Cactus is another idea that I've been thinking for a while would be good on a season of Masked Singer. The way the cactus looks is not really what I envisioned, but it still fits the bill, I guess. I love how the potted plant is still part of it. I always think that's kind of cheeky and cool. Really interesting looking mask, though. Okay, what is this? I'm sorry. Is this some Australia reference I'm too American to understand. I love Australia. I don't. What is it called again? Like the Bushman. Here, let me check. The Bushranger. But to me, it looks like a disco night. I don't know. I once again have never been to Australia. Don't really know that much about Australian culture. Don't know what a bushranger is. This must be what they wear. I mean, I like the look of the outfit, kind of, and this is one of the first performances I saw was the Bushranger's first performance, and she was pretty decent. I thought she'd make it pretty far. And there you have it. That's all 12 of the masks. I kind of like it that it's, once again, not as big. They're not, increasing the amount of masks like they did with the US. It's kind of nice to have, like, a set number. But anyways, with that, this video is over. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.